Today I'll be giving an overview of policy-based governance in the Harness platform. Policy-based governance in Harness, powered by the Open Policy Agent standard, gives developers the freedom to modify pipelines that touch production while ensuring a high level of compliance that security teams demand. Let's start by creating a policy. Here we can see the Policy Health Overview dashboard where I can see the number of policies, the total evaluations in this account, and policy sets or groups of policies and how they're applied and evaluated throughout my environment. If I go over here to policies, this is where I can see all the policies created in my environment, and I can create brand new ones from scratch here as well. So let me go to new policy and I'll give it a name, such as let's prevent SSH, or I'll prevent sudo from running an environment. And I'll create an inline policy. We could also have policies hooked up to Git repos to allow for full policy Git synchronization. Here I can see my editing interface, and Open Policy Agent is built on a language called Rego. So Rego is a very powerful tool, but it's also not very easy to use. So what we do is we have a variety of different ways you can create policies. I can create a Rego policy from scratch in the editor. I can also go here and select a sample policy that allows me to apply this sample policy to my editing interface. But also, I can use AI to create a policy without actually knowing anything about Rego. So I'll go over here and select AI, and then here we see ADA, which allows me to create a policy, just giving a few words here. So I can just go in here and say, prevent the sudo command from running in a pipeline. And this will create my policy right here. And then I can apply the policy to the policy editing interface. You can combine groups of policies in policy sets. So here's a few different examples of that, where if I go into this change management policy, we can see that we're enforcing this forbidden steps. And in this case, we'll actually warn when a policy violation occurs. There's a variety of different ways you can enforce this. So we have a policy name. We see the entity type we want to enforce, which Harness supports not only pipeline-based policies, but also across connectors, feature flags, secrets, and templates as well. You can also enforce a policy on run of the pipeline or the feature flag, for example, but also on save. And Harness is one of the only platforms that allows you to enforce on save. So literally we can prevent non-compliant policies or pipelines from being saved in an environment. When I go over to the evaluation dashboard here is where I can see a full execution history of everything that's occurring. And also I can pull this down via API to store in a compliance system as well. So that's just a brief example of how we see an overview and create a policy. Let's see a policy in action. So if I go over here to projects, I'm in the platform demo and I have full access to the platform demo. I can go in here and modify pipelines, create pipelines, and do anything to my heart's content. I'm going to go over to the end-to-end enterprise pipeline here. And we see this is a pretty complex pipeline with a variety of different stages of build, deploy, security test, etc. But let's say this is a Friday night and I just want to go ahead and remove my approval step. I don't want to have to deal with ServiceNow tickets or anything. I just want to save this, kick it off while my boss is not looking, and get my deployment done so I can go out to the bar. I'm going to go ahead and click save here. But you can see it's not going to allow me to save because I'm violating this particular policy, which says an approval gate is required for production deployments. That's one example of policy-based governance in action in the context of a pipeline. You can also do it in a variety of other circumstances as well, such as feature flags and connectors and secrets. This has been a brief overview of policy-based governance in Harness. Learn more at harness.io.